Okay, I am inside my audience manager within Facebook Ads Manager, and I want to show you what I would do to target an audience that may need a personal injury lawyer. This is what you would do if you don't have any in-market data targeting, or you don't have a large enough past client list to create what's called a lookalike audience as well. So first off, this is really not important, but I'm just going to name it here, personal injury. Let's say we're going to do it in Texas. Now, this applies to any state or states that you are licensed in. I recommend that you target that entire state and that entire area. There's more people, of course, that you can go after, and if you can serve clients statewide, the better off you're going to be. Anyway, going here, we're just going to do Texas for now, but this can be applied to California, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, whatever state you live in. So this isn't just for Texas. I'm going to show you why. You're also going to make sure that you want to target people who live in this location. Now, I have this set to my default because this is an option that I use a lot, but Facebook is going to probably have it set to everyone in this location, but you want to do who live in this location because you have people that could live in Michigan, but they're visiting Houston, family members, whatever it might be. You don't want to show those people ads. You want to show the people that live there. Now, what I do here is I target an age range of 25 and up. And the reason why I do that is because generally those people are more independent. People under 25, they still might live at home. They might be under their parents' insurance and stuff like that. They just don't make their decisions themselves more times than not. I could be totally wrong. This is just what I do. You can test it as well. I always leave the gender as all men and women. However, when we're running ads, more women usually do fill out the form in its entirety and submit a lead and submit that information to you. But I still leave it as all because injuries don't have a preference on gender, so I just leave that there. Languages, I usually do leave blank, but let's say you do just target Spanish speakers. You can go ahead and put that in there. Just leave English if you don't have any bilingual people in the office and you won't be able to serve them. Make sure you do English US. I leave it blank just because there. Here, it's going to be real easy. Go figure, you're going to type in personal injury lawyer. This is going to include everyone in this entire state. I didn't even change it up here, did I? Texas. I'll do that right now. Okay. So it shows up here a potential reach of 51,000 people in Texas who have expressed interests or like pages related to personal injury lawyer. Now, that's not the only thing you want to target because this is going to include everyone. You can go and click suggestions. You can click accident. You can click collision, head-on collision, traffic collision. What was another one? Damages. You can even do, I can't remember if I did. I think lawsuit was too broad. Workers' compensation. There was a couple other ones on here. Negligence was one. Legal advice might have been one. Okay. This is going to kind of limit it to workers' comp, of course, workplace injuries, and auto accidents, So you can broaden that and do a lawsuit on there. You can do, where's another one? Lawyer, just in general. But of course, that can include people with family law issues, immigration issues, stuff like that. But for the most part, what we work with is personal injury, and we stay within this. We have tested other things, but this is what I would do starting out at ground zero. So you can see there's about 1 million people, 930,000 people in all of Texas who, not trying to do that now, who are interested in any one of these. Now, you want to do is exclude people in legal services. Because if there's going to be law firms, personal injury lawyers themselves who are going to fall under these categories because they might be doing research themselves. They're visiting their own website every single day. So you want to exclude those people. And you can see here They fall under demographic, legal services, people with roles in legal services. Examples include lawyer, corporate counsel, partner, paralegal, stuff like that. So you want to exclude those, and you can see it takes away 10,000 people. Now, it's not a lot, but with Facebook ads, you do want to start out with a more broad audience size. You don't want to go too broad. You want to be able to get your interests narrowed down, but this is a good spot to start in. This is just a targeting. There are so many other pieces to this whole campaign that you will need to have in place to make this work. You don't want to just set this targeting and just boost a post to these people. You don't want to just do a traffic objective or landing page views and stuff like that, if you understand what we're talking about there. But you can do that and then just save the audience, create the audience, and that is who I would target doing that. Another thing, let's see what we could do here. If you wanted to get creative, this is going to narrow the audience. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is worth testing. So we're going to take out personal injury lawyer. So we want someone who is interested or has expressed interest in all of these, and we want to narrow it down, who have also expressed interest in personal injury lawyer. So it's going to layer our audience. So they have to match this and one of these up here, also excluding legal services. That's going to take it down to 36,000. So that could be more of a gold mine audience. However, I haven't seen the best results with that. You can run ads to that. Of course, it's all about testing, but this is what I would do. I would, for right now, leave personal injury lawyer up here. And run ads to this using a conversion objective. And I can explain more of that later too. But this is the audience I would use. If you have any questions, leave them below. Reach out to me, get in touch. I'm happy to answer them or get you help with setting up a campaign of your own. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.